I see somebody is in a gateway. I'm not sure if I should take the person in the gateway or not. But the idea is that we have come to our place where it's been about an hour, and so I'm going to shut it down if someone doesn't tell me I need to take the last person that's actually in the gateway. Okay. Oh, all cycle time is, as I said earlier, cycle time is just measured from the beginning of something to the ending of something. Like when you're building something, from the start of that building of that something to the actual ending of it, the delivery of it. That's classically what cycle time is. Some people decide on what that beginning is, and it could be different than other people, and that ending could be slightly different than other people. So that's kind of where it's at. So I think we're actually pretty good here. So I'm gonna go in this one room right here and see should I really be joining it. And let me just go down here and just double check. Um, I do appreciate everybody showing up. I really, really do. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I don't know if this was a good thing to do. You know, I don't know if this is a good thing to do. Y'all tell me if it's a good thing to do. So I'm jumping in this room real quick. Melon, Melon, do you have a
Melanie,
question?
she can't unmute.
Okay.
He or she, I'm sorry, I never got to speak, but
Okay.
uh, she has her he or she, sorry,
She,
Melon
she,
has her certification, CSM,
okay.
and wants to know how to gain confidence to get that first job in this career. It's a career change.
Mm-hmm.
Get the confidence and be successful in the career.
Okay.
So certified. Oh, Melon, looks like you're
Yeah, she's
unmuted.
unmuted.
Can you
Melon.
speak, Melon? No, she's still having trouble with her mic.
Okay.
So her question is, how can she gain confidence to use the CSM that she has obtained to get a job this year? This is her goal.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. I think there are a few things that you need to do. What I would say it boils down to probably a couple things. Um, One thing is that job hunt is super important. I understand about the job hunt. The job hunt is super important. It's part of what you need to think about for sure. And there are aspects to that job hunt. How to interview in terms of in terms of this whole community, what your resume should look like in terms of this community, what to deal with in terms of emotions when you get rejected, because we all have to deal with that rejection. So I want you to be able to go and deal with that. How you can continue to develop yourself. That's another one of those things. You know, I told myself I was going to make a class. To offer to people to help them get through all this stuff, and I think I may just move forward with that because a lot of people, they just don't know how to get started. And Melon, the wonderful thing for me is I'm a career changer. I actually originally was working in psychology, and I was doing in-home counseling. And you know what ended up happening is my fiance at the time was making like, let me tell you what happened. I worked 122 hours and she still made more money than me working 40. I was not happy. I said, "There's no way I can take care of this lady and have a kid." So then I just changed. I just completely left that whole arena and decided to jump into IT. And that was a big change for me. And what I ended up doing is I took a certification. I got that certification and I started jumping into programming. And programming led me to Scrum. Okay, programming had absolutely led me to Scrum. So it's one of those things where you're going to build that confidence by being around the community as well. Okay, so think about making sure you stay in touch with people that are in this community, making sure that you go to local meetups. I mean, you can't go to local meetups right now, right? But going to places where you can learn from people, right? Doing Scrum on the ground at home. There's nothing that stops you from doing Scrum right now because that's going to help you get better at it. Figuring out other ways that you can develop, doing stuff like asking questions like this right now. All these things will help you. But if it's me, the first place where I'm thinking about is my interviewing skills and my resume. Those are the two things that you need to definitely focus on. And I say that because I just remember how tedious it was for me doing all of my resumes and making sure my resumes was super as efficient as I can possibly make my resumes. So it's one of those things where those two things are going to help you tremendously. Now, I say that to you because there are people that come to this class and they get a job with no Scrum experience. And the difference between them and other people is two things. One, they know how to interview. Two, they don't let anything stop them. They don't let anything stop them. Okay? Now, the biggest thing I can tell you when you interview is make sure you interview them back. Make sure that you understand what the perfect person that they are looking for is. If you understand a perfect person, then that's going to help you tweak your resume more. Make sure that you possibly add a cover letter, right? You specifically have done things where you have presented yourself and have been successful at presenting yourself, okay? Because I know this, right? You've been able to do that. But that interview that you have, that interview is the lynch point. So you really got to learn how to interview in a way where even though you don't know everything, even though you haven't done a whole lot of Scrum, they realize that you will be useful and helpful for their team. Because a lot of times it's about the fit. Do you fit in with them in the way that they work and how they do things? Okay? So for me, I'm all over the interview and skills. I'm all over the resume because the resume gets you in the door. Okay? Those two things are going to be key. And managing your emotions is that other side of what you need to do. So you need to make sure you have some family support. And you know, if I had my Devon way of saying it, look, all they can tell you is no. You already ain't got the job. So since you ain't got the job and all they can tell you is no, you ain't missing out on anything. They missing out on you. You understand what I'm saying? They missing out on you. You need to understand how great you are as a person and how valuable you are to the organization. And you need to present yourself like you are that valuable. They're going to miss out on a world of stuff if they don't even think about bringing you in the door. That's how you got to get them to think. Okay? For me, I believe that things are already mine before I even walk through the door. I'm just like, I don't even know why y'all holding this back from me. I don't even know. It's already mine. So get yourself in the right mindset. Tighten up that resume. Tighten up those interviewing skills specifically for this arena. Specifically for Scrum. Specifically in this agile world, because there are some unique things that you need to do. There's some different ways that you need to think. And I think that would be actually very, very helpful for you. So I'm telling you, you're going to do amazing. I think you're going to do amazing. You have the guts to get on this show and ask that question. So you will make it happen. You will make it happen for sure. And look, let me tell you something. Don't go out here and make more money than me. Nah, I'm just joking. Make way more money than me. Please, make way more money. There's a big enough piece of the pie for us all to have a piece of the pie. So my statement to you is the world is changing. Get that resume together. Get those interviewing skills up. And I know you will do amazing. So just go out there and get what you deserve. Does that make sense? I want to talk to you, but you ain't talking back to me. I'm just messing with her.
Right. She can't get the
I know. I'm just messing with her.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
That's all amazing, and it's super important, the interviewing process and the mindset. How does she go about getting certified? Because I didn't know she's actually not certified. She wants to gain the confidence to go get the certification and then get the job. But I'm pretty sure after that...
She's in my class. She's in my class today. She's in my class. Come on, Melon. You're in my class.
Come on, Melon.
She's in my class. Come on now. I know the name. Because she sent me a letter, and she sent me an amazing letter. This is the reason why I can say to you what I can say to you. You sent me an amazing letter. I don't have to dispose or say anything of what you said in that letter. But you sent me an amazing letter that got my attention. Now, there are tons of people that send me letters. There are tons of people that send me, that try to get my attention. Trust me. There are tons of people that try to get my attention. You sent me one letter and got my attention. So it's not that you can't do it. You can do it. There's no question on whether you can do it or not, because I seen that you can do it. Now present yourself that way in the agile world. And if you do that, you can knock down buildings, darling. I know you can. So I'm not worried about you. I'm not. Because I know you can do it. I know she can. She gonna pass this thing tomorrow. She gonna be good to go. She's gonna be a CSM, and then she gonna be rocking the world. You know, my statement to everybody that's in that class that we having, you know, over the next 2 days, all y'all are gonna do great things. I know you're gonna do great things, and I'm gonna say something to you ladies, man. It is not enough of y'all in Scrum. Let me try this one more time. It's not enough of y'all around this thing. You understand? I'm being very serious with you. It ain't enough of me around this thing, okay? It ain't enough of y'all around this thing. There's not enough female trainers. There's not enough females actually developing. There's not enough females doing any of this work whatsoever. So y'all need to change this, man. And whatever I can do to open that door up, I got you. But y'all need to change this because it's not enough of y'all. Y'all are like 51% of the population. You should not be so low in number in other places. And this is the place where you all need to represent. So y'all need to change this for real. Y'all need to change this. And you got guys like me that have no problem supporting you. No problem supporting you. You just got to go out there and get it. I was raised by a ton of women, for real. I love women, love everything y'all do, period. Because I have nothing but respect, love, and honor women, period. So that being said, I'm going to just leave it at that, Melon. I think you're good. I'm very, very proud of you. Thank you for jumping on. I know you're going to do good things. I know you're going to pass that test. I know you're going to be fine. Again, you did that burn chart. You did the burn chart all right. I assigned her the burn chart. Because she sent me such a wonderful letter, I picked on her today. And I made it so, and then she was doing the burn chart. And I picked on her because she sent me such an amazing letter. That's the reason why I chose you. Because you stood out. And everybody don't stand out to me. All right, so that being said, I think we're probably good. Okay? So I think that we probably should go ahead and shut this show down, be done for the day, and move ourselves on. So what I'm going to say to you is thank you, thank you, thank you. We got the first hat drop. We got the first one out the way, man. We got the first one out the way. And I'm very happy that we've done this. And I hope that you think that we should continue doing it, okay? Because we're just getting started. Ain't no stopping us now. Next week, 8 o'clock, we're going to show up at the same time. We're going to show up at the same time again and again and again. Now, wait a minute. Now, I don't know if I'm going to show up on Martin Luther King's birthday. Yes, I'm showing up on Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm going to show up. My question is, are y'all going to show up with me? For real? Yes or no? I hope you do. On that note, I didn't create an outro, y'all. So I don't have no song and dance to play for the show. But at least I rapped for the beginning. And what I'm going to say, look, is thank you so much. I really appreciate you showing up. I'll see you next time. Peace, people. See you next week. Thank you.